we are streaming, which is cool. Not even sure how this works, but it's the first time that I move on here, so I'll do a little bit of housekeeping to see oh, I'm live. Cool. So, what's up, guys? Today I want to go through a little bit of a study. Uh, let's play. Let's play this slide. Yeah, it's today's called Let's Draw This Baddie. So I haven't done any personal work in such a long while, and I'm grateful for that, which means because I've been working professionally as an animator and an artist, so great, but I just haven't done anything for myself in such a long time, and I want to start now, especially when my contract is about to expire. So, hence, let's draw this baddie. What baddie am I talking about? Let's get to that. But I want to talk about contraposing. I've been really thinking a lot about like dynamic poses and things recently because of the project that I'm working on really stresses dynamic poses, and I haven't really thought about that a lot in my personal work. I've had some cool poses here and there, but they're really just by accident, and I want to be more intentional with the way that I'm sketching stuff. So contraposing, for those who don't know, it's like counterposing to basically get a more dynamic pose, right? You can see it here, but in classic examples, you'll see it like the shoulders are in opposite direction with the hips, and it creates this unbalance, which is really interesting. So, like the classic David, um, you can see the difference, like different angles and different ways, the way the body is built up, you know? And yeah, and I think a more modern example of this that we were referencing is um, Imeshi, Kill Kill, director of Panty Stocking, everything that's in Studio Trigger that he's had his hands on. Amazing, amazing, amazing counterposing. Like, look at the angles. I know it's sus, but come on, man. You can't deny that these are some crazy, dynamic, interesting sketches. So, what am I actually studying today? So, I recently came across a channel called Mad Breaks, and this is one of the albums. It's the most popular video that they have on YouTube, which is just some crazy breakcore album thing. And as you can see with the title album, there's a baddie. There is a baddie in the center of this album. Look at her. Isn't she a beauty? And not only is she a beauty, she's a beauty with counterpose. Oh, geez, look at the angles. Look at the her hips and then her shoulders and her arms. Just the angles are so crazy that I need to draw this. So let's get on with it, man. My choice of poison today to use to draw is Toon Boom Harmony. Now, this is not a traditional software that most artists use, but I'm built different, man. So we're gonna be using Toon Boom Harmony to draw. I've actually gotten so used to drawing on Toon Boom Harmony that I can't think of any other software to use. So I have a scene set up already, but I'm just gonna kind of show you what I mean. Um, let's just start with blue. We can change the color later. But as you can see, I've already made some diagrams here. Just a little bit of arrows and shit. But I kind of want to show you what I mean. So if I get rid of this, actually, I'm going to keep that. If I'm going to break her down immediately, it's really obvious that like her head is pointed down into the shoulders, and her shoulders themselves, they kind of like bounce out like that. It's very aggressive, and I just love that. And there's complexity in her armpits and chest area, which like it's beautifully layered. Anyways, so let's just start breaking down the character, um, you know, as if we're doing some sort of life drawing. All right. So let's just move her out of the way if I can. How do I move him out of the way? Let's get select. Okay, and I'm study. Cool. So if I start here, let's just really construct what I'm talking about here. So I have this already, and I'm just gonna start with a head. Very simple, semicircle here. Her cheekbones pop out a little, so I'm gonna tip it in like that. And since we're kind of looking down on her, like not like literally, I mean not figuratively, literally, it's a kind of this, you know, her top head is a bit bigger, and I'm just gonna quickly add in like the what was it? The flow lines. I forgot what they're called. So let's start with her rib cage. As you can see, her rib cage kind of like it's pointed up. So I'm gonna keep the same energy, you know what I mean? And just have the rib cage like indicating she's tilting back. And this is her belly. And at this point, I think I'm gonna start drawing a bit of construction lines. So this is her hips, but her kind of pelvis area is really long. And you know, we love tall women. Um, no discrimination, you know what I mean? So her pelvis kind of goes down here into her crotch area, and there's some really cool like overlapping lines here, which again I love. So I'm just gonna quickly block out her thigh. I'm gonna make this a little bit exaggerated from probably even push it more than the original because that's what we're gonna do with the study. And this is a classic case of foreshortening where you have like her thigh and her knee is like exactly in front. So you basically just kind of want to draw a cylinder. Well, like the way I think about it is that you have a cylinder that's pointing out like this, and then you have a cylinder that's like pointing slowly towards us. Um, you know, oopsies. Oh, jeez. You know what I mean? Contour lines. That's what they're called. And if you progressively have it pointed towards, they're gonna start to overlap. And you know, the contour poses get really crazy. You get what I mean, yeah? You get what I mean? But this one is dead smack center, so obviously it's gonna look something like that, and then you know. But that's gonna look a little boring. So I'm gonna see if the knee here, it's kind of a more square shape because of the way the knee kind of like locks onto each other. I'm not sure if that's the best way to explain it, but her thigh kind of like goes around here. I'm gonna get rid of you. I don't know why I did that. I think it's meant to be. So I'm just gonna draw a little square here, and her, you know, like calves and stuff kind of points out like that. Yeah, and she has like quite big feet, you know. She's probably wearing some Doc Martens or something, so you know, her feet are quite long. So I'm just gonna quickly, you know, just do a little indication like that for her ankle. Um, and then I'm just gonna go down and just draw out her feet. Yeah, it's a little bit of an awkward pose now that I think about it, but overall, I don't think it's that bad. Like, it's still interesting. Oh, and her knee pops out here. Interesting. So, bada bing, bada boom. Yeah, gonna that. So this is what I've used to kind of indicate her thigh, but obviously it's way too slim. Like she's not that skinny. So I'm just gonna like have her thigh expand out like that, like that. Yeah. And what's cool here is that you can see like the tip of a pelvis bone, and like the pelvis bone, it usually kind of goes in like this, and then it goes in like that, and then your hip bone is here, I think. Yeah, her hip bone should be there. No, that's not right. Hold on. Oh, she has a giant ass pelvis, bro. Oof. Am I accidentally drawing on the ref layer? Hold on, wait a second. I think I may have accidentally forgotten something. Let me just do a bit of housekeeping here. Oh, I have been drawing on the ref. see no issue. I have no idea what's going on. Well, sorry about that. Um, yeah, I think the pelvis should look like this actually. So, no, you would probably have your pelvis like that, and then something at the back here, like there's a butterfly thing here, and then your pelvis bone sticks out like that, and then that's where you would draw your pelvis bone. Sorry, your thigh bone. Okay, yeah, yeah, I get it now. So I assume there's going to be a little bit of a bump here, and a bump there, and a little crevice there. Oh, it's too subtle to even like point out. Like who cares? And dude, look at this. Look, you can see the tiny like wrinkles here to indicate like that compression. Oh, yes. Sorry, I'll stop. I'll stop. But yeah, cool. Like this. And obviously these are her lats, and her back, and they're beautiful. Like yeah, obviously it goes in like that and intersects. Maybe I should be more direct with. Actually, you know what? Let's make them massive, man. Let's make her. She's kind of she's been lifting. You know what I mean? And what's really cool here is that the shoulder goes in like that, and this is like the first part of the bicep, I think, and this is the basically everything is interlocking here, and I'm pretty sure that's the second part of the bicep, like that. And a tricep should be here. You know, if we were gonna be like um, traditional about it. But what's cool is that I'm loss of words, but I think the lats I remember wrap around like this. Like to do something crazy where they wrap around like that. But I'm also remembering that the shoulder wraps around like this, and then the lats wrap around. But who cares? It looks freaking sick. Yeah, we're gonna quickly like sketch this in. Okay. Let's just quickly block in her you know her shoulders, and maybe her neck. I think I really like how low her cheekbone, well, like low her cheek is, to really sell. And yeah, let's not get lost in the sauce. Ba ba, just quickly add in the bicep. Ba ba, forearm. Ba ba, that muscle that connects the forearm to the bicep, and just oh God, look at all of these sharp, angular poses. Amazing. And let's just start with the breast here. So the her left breast is kind of covering the right breast. So I'm just gonna move this down a bit, and I'm just gonna draw a circle. But it's not actually meant to be a circle. Like breasts aren't really built like that. They're kind of more saggy, if that makes sense. So I'm just gonna quickly figure out the um, what was it? Contour lines surrounding this lady. So I'm actually going to move the rib cage down a bit, just because that's not really where it inserts. The breast inserts above the rib cage, if I remember correctly. Okay, and her titty should be about like here. So just slightly. The one on screen left is definitely um, like on the edge. But so if we're still looking slightly up on her, we should draw a little bit of a uh, yeah, that looks about right to me, but I think it's just too round. I think it has to be a little bit slimmer here. Yeah, I think that looks good. And, you know, she still has like a pec muscle on top of that, so I'm just gonna indicate that little transition there. Yeah. So This is very classical at the moment. It's not really like too crazy. It's a one-to-one copy, but I really want to eventually push this. So I may have to do a quick redraw just to after I've kind of semi-traced this girl. So yeah, here, muscles like that, bicep, and really think about, yeah, her lats, shoulders at least, think. And I think what's really cool is I think she's meant to be even like, okay, that's obviously too far, but like there. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's the shit I'm talking about. Yes. Dude, look at that. Is that not cool? Far out. And I think I'm gonna bring the rib cage down a little bit lower again because it clearly indicates that there's this like so it indicates that it's kind of like a sudden change in plane, like this almost. That's a bit extreme, but you get what I'm saying. So I want to also show that as well, around here. So there, yeah, probably like that. Yeah, and her belly button is probably around right here. Okay, I'm just gonna extend out this thigh again, and I really want to like emphasize this squish. Yeah, cool. What? Does she have a Batman? She has a Batman. Oh, I just realized that. That is so cool. Um, yeah. All right. Think I might squish it in like that. Mhm. I'm just gonna bring that line up just a little bit, and I'm just gonna indicate like the anatomy behind um, my my very messy sketch at the moment. Cool. Right. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Look at that. You go, girl. So I think at this point, maybe I should focus on the feet a little bit more. I'll just get the knee out here. She's doing well. Just gonna extend that out just a bit. Well, I don't really know what is at the bottom there, but yeah, I'm just gonna quickly bring this in. Now, I'm about to spoil some things for you guys. I actually kind of already started making this study a while ago, while I was on work. Don't shh, don't tell nobody. But I was at work and I got bored and I was like, all right, let's just give this girl a little bit of a study. But unfortunately, it is also buried within NDA disclosed Harmony files. So unfortunately, I don't think I'll be able to bring that out right now. But it is what it is. Ain't no malice or nothing like that. But yeah, I'm just gonna see if quickly I have it on desktop. Nah, I don't. It's probably not. Nah, so I'm just gonna continue on here. And I just love how large her hands are in proportion to like the rest of her body. And her hand is kind of starts here, which indicates her forearms in comparison to her biceps and triceps are quite big. So I'm just gonna scale it up like that. Yeah, very cool. Very cool. Um, yeah. And she doesn't really have too much on the other side to show. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna squish this out a bit. Just really stretch out. Yeah, that looks good to me. But I think this should be larger somehow. Just maybe her triceps are massive. Who knows? I don't, something is telling me that her forearm should almost just like dig into her head, or I could just move the head a little bit more towards here. Yeah, and just tilts back like that. Awesome. And her chin is tucked right there, so nothing is overlapping. Awesome, dude. So fun. So fun to draw something for myself for once, finally. Her nose is here. Her nose, classic anime girl nose. I'm just gonna get rid of that just to start indicating where things are. And there's a little bit tiny gap here. But honestly, I don't care about the nose. I just want a little bit of a indication like that, which way she's facing. Yep, and that's her mouth. Her mouth is in. I might move it up a bit because we're looking down on her, so like the mouth kind of collapses into the nose, like everything folds on top of each other. And yeah. But what I'm more interested in is kind of like her hair. So she, has normal long flowy hair, uh, like every anime girl in the 90s. But her hairline kind of ends there. I'm just gonna get rid of this and just kind of, in memory, remember where things are meant to be. And this her eyebrows. She's kind of a not angry looking, but let's just quickly draw some anime eyes here. Classic anime eyes, man. Oh gosh, I miss doing this, dude. I when I was like 9 years old, this was like the only thing that I drew. Just anime eyes. I'm gonna check on mirror side to see if it looks okay. I mean, everything just looks alrightish, but I think thighs need some help here. This looks good, and maybe I may even push the whole head down just a tiny bit because it looks semi-flat. And just quickly scale the eyes down. Why are you being selected? I'm just gonna select you. I'm gonna select you. E. Actually, no, I need to keep you. Yeah, that looks better. Let's flip back. Looking good to me, man. Maybe spread out those eyes just a little bit. Yeah. Uh-huh. Mm, uh, just a tiny bit. Just a tiny bit. Did I even do anything? Okay. All right. Okay, so let's just quickly define the edge of her face and then where the ear starts. So I think it's about there. Just gonna push it back like that. And if she has like, loby ears at the bottom, so I'm just gonna indicate that just a little bit. I mean, the way I've done it, you can't really see the bottom of her ears, but it is what it is. Still gonna indicate it the best I can. And this is a cool part. Uh, oh, maybe I should draw on top. Nah, nah. I'll figure that out later. Uh, oh, okay. So her hair comes out like this, which is really cool, like that. Um, and I'm just gonna draw it in like this. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, cool, cool, cool. And what's cool is that this doesn't actually touch her face again. And then her hair flows from underneath her like that. And it goes over her freaking arm? Ah, damn, that's so cool. So it goes under like that, and then it goes over her arm, and it wraps around. That's wild. I didn't even notice that. That's crazy. Um, yeah, and then it kind of goes out like this. Maybe I've made her too like angular at the moment. I think it should be a little bit softer. Try to like towards her face. Maybe I'll make it a little bit softer. Oh, I need to define her other shoulder. What's happening there? So this is her neck. Maybe I pushed her head a little bit too far right, because now her left shoulder is kind of looking weird, which it's kind of breaks some things. I'll try to uh, keep it civil. So, do a bit of housekeeping. Her clavicle. I think I might have to calm this down a little bit, just because I want to see her. Yeah, like that. So, okay. So this should be where her clavicle ends, which means her chest pec area kind of ends here. Maybe I've had her left breast, or her screen left breast, a little bit too far out. If I pinch it in, it might give more believability that her left pec can kind of still go here, and then it goes here, and then her maybe it just needs to be pushed up more, tilted up like that. Yep, elbow stalls remains intact, and yeah, pretty cool. It can kind of still go here, and then it goes here, and then maybe it just needs to be. I'm gonna keep drawing. Uh, Kind of lost now. Don't really know what I'm doing. I think the tricep here is a little bit too far out. Like it should start like the head of the tricep should be further right. I've moved it there. Man, I don't really know what to do now. I guess I could just keep going. It feels like the study, for me at least, like the most interesting parts, kind of done. So, but come on, we can't just let this be unfinished. So I'm just gonna keep drawing the hair. And I don't know, man. Something's up with the eyes, bro. It's just something's off about it. I think I might have to move it down. That's probably what's up. Yeah. At this point, there's nothing like noticeably, uh, like that jumps out immediately where I'm like, oh shit, I need to fix that. But maybe I should move on to the hands, or maybe I might start doing some two beam harmony scaling magic. You know what I mean? Like really push her back like this, and I really push this contrapose up, like so, like so. So if I could push it about like that, like so. And maybe drag this guy in a little bit, like, and then move this guy up a little bit like that, like so. And then maybe crunch the whole thing up. That's what I love to do. And then tilt her whole thing like that, like this. Tilt it back like that. And then tilt her head back. So we're going to push this contrapose as far as possible. as fun as her sharp cheekbone face is, I think I'm gonna go back to a more faithful study of her style. I think she's facing out too much. I'm just gonna move the nose back in. I mean, honestly, this is acceptable for me. There's nothing egregious about this that I can say. Maybe just slim up the whole thing like that. Maybe bring her hair down like this just a little bit. And I think her left, well, yeah, her left arm is a bit too out there. So I guess this is the honing in process. Pretty cool. Yeah. Um, might just I'm still reshuffling things, man. Some things just don't feel right. But honestly, I really have nothing else to say. Yeah. Yeah, so now her rib cage pops out more. So it's like she's really leaning back. I think I'm going to start defining this crunch point. So, obviously her hips are in front. So I'm just going to do that. And add an extra crinkle in like this. Yeah. Yeah, man. Looks good. And I'm going to get rid of this line here. Clearly. I think I'm gonna. I don't think her lower leg is that short, so I'm gonna move her whole leg down just a little bit, and then probably do the same with the other leg. Just move it down, and then we can add like the part where her heel sticks out and it goes back down again like that. Well, now we have time to add that earlobe back in. Very cool. Yeah, just draw some hairs. It goes up like that. Couple of straight hairs. This is her hair going out crazy like that. Oh, dude, look at her hair coming out this way. All right, we're getting to like major design changes again. All right, look. Her hair goes like this, and it fucking goes like that. Oh, come on, very cool. Not gonna save you yet. Actually, let's just save. Let's just save. Who knows? Um, and dude, this is so cool. Her hair comes out like this. Her hair comes out like that. I don't even know where this bad bitch is from. Like, I don't know if it's from an anime or if Mad Breaks is also a crazy visual artist, but who knows, man? I think I'm gonna compress this way, and then where's her hair? So I guess her hair kind of ends like that. I mean, that's cool. I'm gonna add a couple of interesting breaks here. Uh, yeah. All right. Mm, let's start with those headwinds. So she has wings that kind of come in like that and goes out. So I can't actually see what's behind here, but we can infer there is one, two, three. So I'm gonna flip that around, oopsies, and just kind of twist it around. So we have one, two, three. Like I can kind of see where this is going. So we have one, we have two, we have three. All right. Maybe I'll add this a little bit special like that. And then we do the same with her other side of her head. Goes behind the hand, goes a little bit lower than the other wing, and it goes one, two, and three. Okay. Let's figure out that hand now. Was she her massive gigantic hands? Maybe I would like to see how her pinky is kind of hidden behind here. Well, is that her pinky? Let's think about it. Yes, it's hidden behind her head. I'm gonna see if there's any way I could like have it point out just a tiny bit because I think it's getting lost in the sauce here. So that means I'm gonna change a little bit of the anatomy of the hand, and so her middle finger is like that, and her ring finger is like that, and I think I'm gonna have her pinky be like that. So let's just see where this goes, right? I think there should be enough space. Right? Where are we? Yep. One. Excuse me. Then three. It's a third finger. And that's her thumb, I think. But we don't really see it, so not a big deal. Let's just quickly add the webbing. So I don't even think there needs to be a third, like, finger of the hand, like for the wing hand. You guys know what I mean if you learn how to draw like wings and stuff. Like it's basically a massive hand with webbings in between it. So you just draw a hand. But let's have a look. Yeah, actually, let's make the wing webbing a little bit more pronounced. Yeah, same here. You know, let's make the webbing a little bit more pronounced here as well. So this must be. Yeah, okay, probably like that. I think it's a little bit smaller than the left one, and I don't like that. I think it has to be larger. So yeah, about there. All right. But let's see. Let's go back to the armpit area. So the lats wrap around the shoulder, probably. Um, yes. And it's a little bit too square. Ah, there's an issue when I start trying to construct everything. Thing ends up looking dull. But it's okay. We're still winning. Just gonna make this an organic shape now. I'm gonna bother with the anatomy. Just the crease points. Awesome. So honestly, I think I'm ready to start tidying things up. So just do the tie down pass of everything. Just get rid of unnecessary strokes, maybe. Um, just things like that. Yeah, you get rid of that. And things like that. Okay, things like this. I'll keep some of it just because it's important to define the anatomy of things, but just tidy some things up. You need some mass on your dainty little arms. No, not dainty, they're very strong. Clearly is toned. All right. I'm just gonna quickly add in like what clothes she's wearing. So it cuts beneath and it goes up like that. It's quite interesting. Does it go above her where her yeah, I think so. I think it would go above her boobies right before. And then it cuts off back and goes right around. So like basically straight. Almost on the contour and then up. And then it stops here, which is rad. So, okay, it kind of goes around contour like this. And then it kind of goes the contour like that. Oh, that's so cool. That's wild. Yep. Okay. And I think there's something that stops right about here. I think I'll just, it goes there. I think I'm gonna have her go down like that. Okay, cutter tool. Let's go. Let's go. Cutter tool, man. Freaking love the cutter tool. I think I might have to put in those Batman poses. Sorry, that this the symbols on her legging, the bat signal on her leggings, because that is a very good exercise of contour, adhering to the contours around the body with things on top, which is really cool. Um, so let's go. Just still cleaning things up. Unfortunately, I don't want to get too rid of too many of the construction lines because it's part of the beauty. Like I kind of like the messiness around there. But we gotta fix the thigh here. What's going on here? Might get rid of that. And we might get rid of the knee thing. But we also might get rid of this. I can't wait to start cross hatching, bro. This is the shit. This is when it gets crazy. Cross hatching. Because I haven't done cross hatching in literal years. So I'm a little bit worried, not gonna lie. But I think I might just leave it like that. Let's have a look. What was I talking about before? I think I might just fix up some of the anatomy here. And yeah, I think her tricep just needs to be more defined. So probably like that. And yeah, that's it. Awesome. I think at this point, if I flip it, ooh, that actually looks good. Wow. Okay, maybe now her thigh is just, oh, it's just there's a clear like flow to it, but on mine it's just kind of brutish and it's uh the thigh is constructed in a way that isn't as elegant as I'd want it to be. So I'm just gonna quickly repose goes like that, and just adhere the structures of the stuff I drew previously around that. Not a big deal, just something I noticed. I mean, I still want this to be sharp at the same time. Oh, you can't win everything. It's just, let's just slowly. Yeah, yeah, acceptable. Don't know, something's still strange about that. I think it just needs to be thicker in a more interesting way. Regardless, I think that's it. All right, let's just go to the shoes. All right, so what shoes are we thinking she's wearing? Classic undisclosed boots, but let's just figure out where the feet should be. So if we go here, that's a heel, and it goes out like that into maybe her toe area, and I'm just gonna bring it back like this. Yeah, 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 yeah. Feet. Hmm. I'm notoriously bad at drawing feet. I don't know why I need to say that, but you know, I'm not a foot expert. Pause. Anyways, I think because we're looking down at it so much, I don't think I need to show the sole of her boots. But you know, it's just weird how. Okay, if her, I'm doing these measurements by the way. If this is this long and there is no foreshortening, we should be able to get this, like her feet, like her other leg, should be also this long. You get what I mean, yeah? You get what I mean? So, let's just move the pivot point there. So you're telling me that her feet should really be like there. Oopsies. Yeah. Just to keep things consistent, which, I'm not mad about. You know, like her legs should be longer. And that's the calf sticking out, like this thing, flipped around. So it's like straight, straight, straight for the shin bone. And there's a little bit of like show of that part of a calf on the other way, on the other side. Yeah, that's it. There's nothing else for me to say. Probably it should be a little bit higher, but it is what it is. And just figure out where the ankle is. Yep, down that. Going across. Honestly, it's the same thing. I'll probably actually maybe she turns her boot around a little bit more, and we could actually see what the hell she's wearing. What boots do you think she's wearing? I don't know the high fancy smashy boots, the Balenciagas and stuff, but I'm sure they're nice quality boots. I don't think she's wearing high heels. Uh, probably it's like that, and then it goes up like this. But then that indicates the foot should be like that, which it isn't. So I think I have to do some actual construction work here. Hold on. Let us figure this out, all right? So yeah, let's just say um you have your calf like that, and then it may be a little bit show here, but okay. So this is your calf. This is what you're doing, all right? And then your foot goes like this, and let's just draw out a simple diagram, all right? Okay, so your foot's like that, and then, but it's not really because you got to move it back because of the heel. So the heel is actually like there, and it goes. So you tell me it's basically the same as his foot. Ah, whatever. But it's not, is it? I mean, yeah. So maybe I could have the tip of the honestly, who cares? It's a feet. No, no. I mean, some people really care about feet, but most people don't. So I think I'm kind of happy with that. I'm just gonna erase this part and just replace the shoe like that. Okay, that's too messy. Forget it. Okay, let's get rid of you and put you in there. And maybe shrink you up a little bit, you know? I just really wanted to get an extra bit of, contrapose, like cool dissection of ankles and stuff. But it is what it is. Can't win everything. Whew. All right. Let's figure out some stuff from this ankle. I do like the shin bone indication here, but I'm just gonna get rid of these nasty ass like they're not even construction lines. I have no idea what they are. Just get rid of you, bro. Like, is that how an ankle works? Hold on. That's far out. I have to do another construction again. Hold on. So let's just say you have your here. This is what drawing an animation looks like, man. It's no like you just gotta figure shit out. There's no like let's just do a clean pass on top and let's you know like go figure it out right now. I'm gonna have to look at my feet. What the hell is going on? So if you tuck your feet over like this, just tucking your left foot over. All right. What is going on? The front, the outside. The outside is taller than the inside. Ah, fuck! I forgot. Forgot. Anatomy 101. The outside ankle bit is lower than the inside ankle bit, like this. Yes, that makes a lot more sense. Does look a lot better as well. Okay, I think I'm gonna make her calf larger as well, just because it's in front. And she ain't no skinny. She's not a skinny. Well, she's skinny, but she's not bones, you know. All right, and then we can draw the back of the heel like that. Yeah, awesome. I have no idea how long I've been streaming for. It's an hour? Far out, dude. I want to get this done and over with, man. It was meant to be a quick study. I don't just want to draw something for myself once. All right, I'm about to have to lock shit in. Let's go. Let's go. All right, let's go here. Let's go there. Let's just tighten some things up there. Tighten some things up there. Get rid of you. But come on, man. That's looking good. I'll just flip this back around. I think. Oh wait, I realize. Yeah, you can actually see it here. Oh, her boots are more chunky, man. Boots are more chunky. Hold on, let me just fix this up a little bit. Envelope tool, baby. Envelope tool. Yeah. Far out. Love this shit. Team Beam for life, baby. Oh, come on. Come on, man. Just give me. Yeah, that means I could squish this in and like little droplets. Eh, let's go. Let's go. Overall, I still think a calf just somehow just looks too skinny. Just fattened up just a little bit. Oh, maybe her knee's too high. That's probably another issue as well. Not that it matters too much, but you know. All right, let's just get on with it, man. So her hair goes like that, and then it goes around like this, and then there's clearly some like, how it's like this, that like it's a shape. It's one clear shape. So let's just get this on over with, baby. Yeah, that's the cheat code I'm using, bro. I'm using those highlight lines. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. That's right. What are you gonna say about nothing? That's what I thought. not even gonna draw every single strand of hair. So she's wearing this cool glove as well. All right. So let's just figure out her palm first. Goes like that. So it goes around. It goes just over her ring finger. It goes ooh, like that. Ooh, very cool. Very nice. Oh, I just realized this is too. Yeah, let's go. And it ends. And like this thing that's covering her arm ends right there. Right at her. Oh, oh okay. That's cool. That's sick. Somehow her eyes look so soft in the original image, but over here it looks really harsh. Maybe it's because I'm using too many harsh lines, like angles. So I'm just gonna soften it up a little bit. You know, I mean, who cares? But I don't know. Something about it's just. I feel like maybe this is too aggressive. Let's make her round out like that. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And something about her. She goes over like this. I think it's time we gotta start cleaning up, baby. We really gotta start cleaning up and start shading. I think they look cool. I'm gonna add some extra drawings here. Actually, I'm gonna move this back on that side. But I'm gonna create a new color, blue, and I'm gonna put the alpha down to like half. So now we can just start like sketching, you know what I mean? Let's go, baby, let's go. Let's go on the sketching side. All right, first of all, her eyes are fully colored like that. Actually, there's not a good way to shade. Let me show you guys what's up. What's up. So I'm gonna turn her black. I mean, turn the lines black, and let's go with the blue here. And we're gonna turn it to a light blue, interesting like that, and just really figure out which side, which parts are in shade. So I'm just gonna draw lines like that, just to indicate like this section is shaded, and so on. You know. So clearly, let's start with this. You know, clearly. Come on, come on. Okay, let's go with the color. That's where I usually do my shading. Let's go there. Okay, get rid of that. And there's shading here. There's shading right underneath her chin, like that. And there's shading in her eyes, obviously. There's a bit of shading on her hair, like that. And a bit of shading over here. I mean, her arm has a little bit of shading there because the hair is on top of it. And she has a little shadow there. But overall, there's a massive, like, harsh shadow just right here. Right here. I'm gonna keep it like very smooth because I think that shows off like um, then like that. Yes. Yes. I do not give a crap about this. This is no longer my jurisdiction. We're shading now. I'm not gonna bother fixing that. This whole section is shade. And I'm just gonna fill that in. Fill that in with shade. This whole section is shade, bro. Let me fill that in. Fill that in. Yeah, there's some like breakdown, but who cares? I'm shading that in. This section, definitely shade. This section as well, shade. Fully. They're just might be a bit of here. Like, all right, and we're gonna go here. Fully go. Let's go shade. I think I'm gonna edit a bit here. Fully shaded on the crotch area. Poof. Probably have something like this. Right. This is definitely shade. This is definitely also shade. Oh, I forgot about the Batman shit. Oh, I'm just. I think everything after this is like full shade. Oh, maybe this part not really shaded. But I'm just gonna shade everything else in the from the bottom, from here on out. I'm just gonna fill this in. Do not care. That's all shade, brother. I let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Full shade. And over here, I think I'm pretty sure it's shaded. That should be fully filled in. Right. You know what? Maybe I should make this pink. Just for, for respect's sake. You know what I mean? Like, this whole thing is. And I'm going to make the black. Excuse me. Oh, it's not the color. Hold on. Make the, that makes sense. Alright, cool. 1 hour, 3 minutes. Oh, gotta wrap this up, man. I don't have too much. I don't have that much time in my hands. Sheesh. No, it don't look right. I think I have to really fill this in. Fortunately, that's not my intention. It is what it is. Oh, whatever, bro. Listen, I'm just happy I started drawing something that isn't related to work, you know? I think I might just add another one that is like semi-shaded. So it's kind of like light like this, and then that's what I'm going to use. I'm just going to like open this bitch up. Let's go there. Put on the underlay layer. You know what I mean? Just quickly. Let's make this work. All right? Yeah, like that. Yeah, that works. It's kind of like the semi shading stuff. You know what I mean? Uh, honestly, I don't really have anything else to add. Would that work? Honestly, nah, not really. I don't know. I'm kind of happy with the study. I really don't have anything else to add. I don't think so. If I change this back to blue, I think blue looks better as a shading thing. But I'm gonna add yellow, just orange, bit of orange. Just put some highlights. Put some respect. Put some specs. Sorry, not respect. Put some specs. Well, I don't really know what else to say, man. I'm just fuck it. I did my studies. Do not care. Maybe I'll chuck this onto Instagram or something. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do one that is just so bonkers that it's gonna be hilarious. So this was like kind of a one-to-one study, but let's just go with like memory, kind of like my interpretation of the whole thing. Okay, let's get the essence of this whole thing, like a recap. I'm gonna do this in 5 minutes, quickly. No, I fucked up. I thought I could do something crazy, but I can't. I don't know. Can I still do it? I don't know. I'm trying to do like very kind of almost like caricature to the point where it's like so insane, but I think I'm kind of lost at the moment. Whatever, who cares? I think I'm done with the study. I hope you guys enjoyed. Hope you guys learned something maybe as well. But it is what it is, and I'm out, far out. I'm happy with this small victory in terms of personal projects. Bye.